Hello everybody, welcome back to Technical Alphas. Today I'm going to be teaching how we can partition our disks. So let's get started. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel Technical Alphas. So first and foremost, press the Windows button and X. It will bring up this menu this side. Then come for disk management. After that, we get the disk management window. So these are the partitions I have. I have partition C and partition D. So my partition C has the operating system and partition D has my other files. So on this partition D, I'm going to get space so that I can create a new partition. So first and foremost, I'll come and click shrink volume. So to what volume do I want to shrink? I need something like 10 GB, which is that. Shrink. Then you see I have 10 GB unallocated space. This unallocated space, this is the space I've got from this partition D. Now this space is here. So if I come back to my disks where I can view them, this PC. So if I check for my disks here, I only have 2 disks, as you can see here. So the new volume that I've created has not yet come this side. Why? It has not been allocated a later. You see, the first disk is C, the second is D, and the third is just unallocated. So in order to be visible the other side, I have to give it a later or a name. So to make it visible, right click, come to new simple volume, click next, then it will be named E, as you can see up here. If you want to change, you can look for another later here, but for me I want it to be E. Then click next, then finish. So my new space is now new volume with the letter E. So when I come back to my disks here, you can see that I have new volume E. So when I open it, I have this folder is empty, so I can add more stuff in this partition. So I have 3 partitions, one for the operating system, local disk D, and new volume E. So this is how you partition your hard disk. And if I don't need this partition, what do I do? Right click on the partition, come to delete volume, click yes. So I've now deleted it, so I have to attach it back to where I got it. Delete partition. So after that, come again and let's say delete partition. So now the space is free. When the space is free, it shows you black here, but when it has a letter and it's not free, it has blue. So we want to get this unallocated space and bring it back to D. So right click on D, extend volume, next, finish. So now the third partition has disappeared as the space has come back to local disk D. So when I come back here, you can see now I have only 2 partitions, local disk C and local disk D. So this is how you can simply divide your hard disk and get different partitions. Don't forget to subscribe. The channel name is Technical Alphas. Shalom.